Caffeine is the most popular psychoactive substance in the world, according to Jack E. James in Understanding Caffeine. Caffeine is a relevant topic because it is widely consumed in a multitude of beverages, such as soft drinks, tea, energy shots, as well as tea, and is also in chocolate and analgesics. My credibility comes from personal experience as a caffeine drinker, as well as the research I have conducted for my informative speech. Also, this topic relates to my major in nursing because it deals with the human body and how the effects on the human body. Caffeine is a popular substance that has effects on the body that are not widely discussed. Today I will be talking about the positive effects of caffeine in the body as well as the negative effects of caffeine, and also on the effects on the brain and different age groups. Caffeine has many uses and is consumed in medications such as cold medications, analgesics, and is used as a stimulant. These are all uses as part of the positive effects of caffeine. Next I will be discussing the positive effects of caffeine in the body. Caffeine has an effect on the mood and the state of mind of an individual. Neil Benowitz in Clinical Pharmacology of Caffeine also stated that caffeine increases arousal and vigilance and reduces fatigue. Neil Benowitz also stated in this journal article that caffeine releases norepinephrine, dopamine, and serotonin in the brain, and these substances is what makes you feel a sense of well-being, a sense of happiness, alertness, as well as the rewarded behavior. I believe that these symptoms and behaviors is what attracts people to consume caffeine a few times a day. Personally, I like to enjoy coffee before getting started on a project or in the morning. And my most favorite caffeine drink is coffee. According to Baroda, Murray, Caselli, Chang, Wadabe, Lai, Toscano, and Yaza, in post-study caffeine administration enhances memory consolidation in humans, says that participants who received caffeine were more likely to call lure items. Lure items in this study were similar items that the participant had seen 24 hours in advance. And so that they said that these items, they would call these items similar rather than old. And this was compared to the participants who had done the placebo. So they had seen these items before, and they said that they had seen them before, and they called it similar. This shows that caffeine has an effect on short-term memory. Did you know that caffeine, because it's a stimulant, can also cause withdrawal symptoms when stopped? Next, I will be discussing the negative effects of caffeine in the body. In the article, Beverage Caffeine Intakes in the U.S. by Mitchell, Knight, Jockenberry, Toplansky, and Hartman, it says that excessive caffeine intakes have been associated with anxiety, incapacitating headaches, nausea, and restlessness, and that these side effects are considered mild and temporary. Also, according to Giuliano, Huntley, Harrell, and Westerman in the development of the Caffeine Withdrawal Symptom Questionnaire, it says that caffeine withdrawal can also have implications of safety, as the person driving can be tired, and it also causes fatigue. These caffeine effects can last up to a week. According to Libby and Bell in Mountain Dew or Mountain Don't, their samples of adolescents and children showed that the consumption of caffeine developed dependence and reported physiological and psychological effects of use related to depression and anxiety symptoms. Caffeine dosages in each drink can be significantly different from day to day. According to Mitchell, Knight, Hockenberry, Toplansky, and Hartman, in beverage caffeine intakes in the U.S., a study conducted said that caffeine content of a specialty drink from a single location on 6 consecutive days yielded values ranging from 259 to 564 milligrams per 16 fluid ounce for the same variety and type sampled. Based on this data, knowing the amount of caffeine in your drink may not always be accurate. Next is a picture that describes the caffeine milligrams per 16 fluid ounces. So there's a coffee house coffee, a energy drink, as well as a soft drink. As you can see, coffee has the most caffeine content per fluid ounce. Overall, caffeine has its positives and its negatives. If consumed and not excessively, it can aid as a stimulant to get your mental alertness up during the day. Although caffeine's effects are not widely discussed, I hope that this speech opens your eyes to do more research on your own and how caffeine affects your body. Caffeine isn't right for all individuals, but it can be right for some. Depending on how your body reacts to caffeine is whether you know that it's right for you or not. Thank you.